This is Iron Nest. It's a heavy turret simulator. You're in this turret that has legs on a battlefield, and it's a huge battlefield, and you can't really see out any windows. You just get messages coming in on the teleprinter from high command, and you're supposed to obey them. You have to plot all the firing solutions to the enemy. You're just given rough ideas of where they are from spotters out on the battlefield, but you've got to do the heavy lifting yourself, find where the enemy are, and then absolutely obliterate them. The way you do it is the most satisfying and immersive gameplay I've played for years. It really is. I got High Fleet vibes from this, because in High Fleet you're doing a similar thing. You don't get to see a lot outside. You're just kind of plotting around where the enemy is and what you should do. It's really immersive, but the graphics and the way the sound in this is just outstanding. The whole way the game's put together it just oozes immersion. How you play is you get your orders. They'll come in, they'll say, look, there's some enemy out there. You'll get a rough bearing of where they are. So you go to your map table. It'll tell you where your spotters are, so you put your little markers on where the spotters are. It'll tell you where your tank is. Sorry, not your tank, your turret. So you mark where your turret is on the big map, and then going by coordinates and clues, you plot where the enemy is. Once you have a good idea where they are, you then start plotting their death. The first thing you do, you start putting in your ranges and bearings to get a firing solution. You work out how many charges to put in, what kind of shell that you're going to put in, whether it's going to be AP, HE, or just a starburst to light up the battlefield to get a better fix. You can even send out spotter planes. Once you're happy with the round you're going to use, you just ram it in there, and then you head over to where you set the trajectory of your guns. It's a twin gun, so you've got two guns. You can't fire them both at the same time, but what you can do is load one. You can load them both up and prep them both, so you can fire them pretty close after each other. And you have to do that later on when you're starting to get attacked off other artillery in the game. It's on a timer. I'll come to that in a minute. But once you've set your trajectories and your bearings, you go through all the checks, check all your numbers, make sure everything's right, and then you take the safety off, and then you pull the lever, and my goodness, the noise, the shake, the whole immersion as it just fires this shell is just crazy. You then go to the map and you can see this arm moving across the map. That's the shell. You can see where it's heading. You can see if you've got your numbers right, and if you have, you'll get an impact and it'll kill it, and then you'll get told off high command via the teleprinter that you did a good job. Or if there's something else uncovered, they might say, abort what I told you before, this is now your new priority, get that. And if it's another enemy artillery, the countdown will start from when it's going to find where you are and blow you up, and you've got to kill it before it kills you. It is absolutely brilliant, this game. This is just the demo of it. I'll put the link in the description. It looks complicated and it isn't easy, you do get, look, if I can play it, you can play it, alright? You can. My advice is watch a couple of tutorials or a good tutorial. There's plenty of them out there. Learn how to play it and then just enjoy, because my goodness, you get so immersed in it. It's really good. I'll tell you what, indie game made by one guy. One guy made this. I think he's a Russian guy, and he's done a fantastic job. Comes out this year, and he's making another one after this with co-op, which this game is just begging for co-op. It would be fantastic with co-op. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. Really good fun. I highly recommend a download for this. It's called Iron Nest, and there's a link right below this video in the description.